Gorilla Monsoon, he used to walk around with like $10,000 in cash in his pocket, just at any point in time. And, you say, Gorilla, what? Might need to buy something. But he had made a fortune, not only as a top heel in facing Bruno, and then he got a chance to buy into the office up there. And for years, he was an owner along with Vince Sr. and Phil Zacco, the partners. Gilsenberg and Arnold Skoll and those guys were figured in. But he was able to get the cream of the crop of American talent to come down to the island, and they had to like it because it was good weather. If you if you were a heel, you might lose your life, but at least you could have a good vacation, right?
Hell yeah, oh yeah, big time vacation. You got the beach right there by the hotel, and have fun. I mean, and the big guys with the big names, they don't have to go, maybe if if they run in Ponce, which is the south area, I mean, it's what, hour 45. Now with the highway, it's faster. But I mean,
what's the dimensions of Puerto Rico?
Let's say it's 100 miles by 35.
Good Lord.
You go 36, you got your feet wet.
So basically, in a place about the size of the New York metropolitan area, they ran what, 3, 4, 5 shows a week?
Well, 3 or 4. Depends. If the story was hot, I mean, that's what we're talking in the car when we coming from the airport. We sometimes running 7 days a week, and every day was packed in different places in the island.
And Dutch Mantel, who friends both of ours, he loved going to Puerto Rico because you had 3 or 4 days, sometimes a couple days, at least a week off. Even if you were in the office when he was booking, he'd still have time off. Plus, you'd lay on the beach or do whatever you want to do, and at 5 o'clock, you'd, okay, so guess we better go to the town, and you're in the locker room at 6.
Exactly.
So it was but then of course there was a few hours of danger there.
When the show start, once the show start, chaos is there because now everybody's looking around. I mean, nobody comes to the dressing rooms or nothing like that because what's security there,
Yeah.
But once you're in the ring, they throw you with whatever they have in their hands.
But I've heard that even kids would sit outside the arenas and with a bag of rocks and sell rocks that the people could throw.
And
right?
they bring the bolts, whatever they spark plugs, whatever they
cups of piss.
Pampers. I mean,
I heard the story also. Jonathan Boyd, one of the sheepers, who was the meanest, grumpiest looking man that you could ever see. The fans actually tried to break in the locker room and had him by the feet and were trying to pull him out of the locker room at one time, and the rest of the boys were trying to pull him back in. So they didn't fuck around down there, right?
Bronco, they went to Loíza, which is where the boys stay, 20 minutes, maybe less. So they went to wrestle in a ballpark. So Bronco is Dominican. He said, well, all those guys from Haiti, they called because in that town, almost all the people, they're black, you know? And so he called all those guys, they're from Haiti. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was on TV. At night, that ballpark was packed ugly. When he come out of the dressing room, they tried to kill him. They tried to open the dressing room. They are against the door. Before that, he tried to leave. They destroyed his car, burned his car. That's when he ran to the dressing room. I wasn't with them by that time. I was out already. And but they tried to kill him. He was hot.